There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Aaron Nola gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a four-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
Into the box now, Miguel Rojas. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat. And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
The 1-0. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Three and 0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
The 3-1. And it's fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Batting second.
Well, a part of me wants to applaud him for staying with it and making the throw, but after he bobbled it, he should have just eaten the ball and lived to fight another day. As it is, he gets tagged with an error, and a man is on base.
Here's Neil Walker, and he fouls this one off. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Rojas on at first, nobody out. And a swing and a miss as Walker is down on strikes for the first out. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Here's the first pitch to him, and here's a fastball called for strike one.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top level arm like this.
And he is cruising now. It's 0-2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent and well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth. Boy, that's a crazy one for a pitcher right there. You're feeling pretty good about yourself, D-Bro. You pump two of them in there. You're heading to count 0-2, and you're thinking, hey, this is pretty easy at bat.
Yeah, you step out of the batter's box 0-2, adjust your batting gloves, and hang on for dear life. But he was able to mix in a knock.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. First and second now, 1 man out. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Well, some games take a little time to heat up, but not this one. We're just 5 batters in, and the bases are already juiced. Almost hate to say it, but this might be the turning point of the game already.
So stepping in, number 47. He readies for his first plate appearance. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is line to left. Dickerson is there. Let's see if they test it. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Jorge Alfaro.
Now batting, Jorge Alfaro. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Ready with the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Ready on 0-2. Fouled off. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Lifted in the air out to right. Harper has a read on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Marlins leave all 3, so now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Caleb Smith, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. A ball and a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Brinson's in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Ready now, JT Realmuto, the winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for NL catchers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. Smith has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. One out, nobody on. Takes this the other way to right. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throwing to second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
And now Bryce Harper. First pitch on its way. Smoke toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Right. Here comes the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And he has some trouble with it. And the run will score as the Phillies are off to a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D'Lo. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Gene Segura standing in as he'll take a look at ball one.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
And this catches the outside corner, strike one. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
No, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Nipped the corner, 2-2. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Brinson is there, 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Digging in now, Corey Dickerson. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. Here's the first pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Harper at second. Hoskins on at first with 2 down. One and 2.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
Ready with the 1-2. Fly ball to straightaway left. Moving under it, Hooper. And that retires the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Phillies on top, 1-0. Second inning ahead from Cincinnati, but first, here's Heidi Watney with more on the forecast.
Well, Matt, it's pretty dry down here right now, but I am told there's rain in the forecast for later in the game. It's not entirely clear how severe it's going to get, but we could be facing a weather delay if the storm front passes over the ballpark. For now, let's hope for the best.
Thank you, and guys, certainly having a fresh bullpen ready for a game like this one will be an important step towards a victory.
No doubt, Matty. And there's rain on the horizon. You want to get depth. You want to score early as an offense, get some depth and some length out of your starting pitching, and hand it over to that fresh bullpen.
The 1-0. Taken, strike one, outside corner. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it, one gone.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And today my spotlight's going to shine down on Cesar Hernandez, second baseman who can really turn the double play. Has got super quick feet, great reaction time. Guys love working with him up the chute.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's a .333 hitter. First offering on its way. In there for strike one.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Fouled away. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Now another 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Bases are empty, one man out. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Stepping in now, Caleb Smith, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Pops this one up. Hernandez calls for it, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping up to the plate, Scott Kingery. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Third baseman, Scott Kingery.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. And that misses 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Softly hit toward the hole. Walker takes it in, and they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
Settling in now, Cesar Hernandez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Hernandez is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation. I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Into the box now, Aaron Nola. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number one in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
And he'll get back in standing. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, good job there to pull that bunt back. Now that he's ahead in the count, we'll see if he gets that bunt sign again.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting, center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. First offering on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Hernandez stands at second with 2 gone. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Off-speed pitch, good for strike 2.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. In now, Miguel Rojas. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up.
Rojas.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Lifted into center field. McCutchen is under it. 1 down.
Up next for the Marlins, the first baseman, Neil Walker.
So 1 out now for the Marlins in their half of the third, and that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native, the left-handed bat of Neil Walker. First delivery to him on the way. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Here it comes on 0-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
At the plate, Brian Anderson, a base hit in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Miami down in order. They still trail 1-0. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-2. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Bryce Harper.
So 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Bryce Harper. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Harper swings and hits it very well to right. Racing back, the right fielder. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Now batting.
In now, Rhys Hoskins. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Pitch popped up. There to play it is Walker, and there are two gone now.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Carnage.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Segura, the former Seattle Mariner, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. And that's through for a hit.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in his zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Dickerson.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner back safely. Segura, the runner at first with two gone. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. He's running. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Racing back to right fielder, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. The runner from first comes all the way around to score.
The third baseman, number 4.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Stepping in, Scott Kingery. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful. Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
And there's ball one.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
The 1-1 hit on the ground to short. Rojas has it, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Phillies lead it 3-0. Into the box, Garrett Cooper. He singled his last time up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. McCutchen is after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, number 47.
Standing in, number 47. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 2-1 home. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Swing, and he pops him up. Hernandez ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
So digging in now, Jorge Alfaro flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Boy, T-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Stepping in now, number 1. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it, and the inning is over. Marlins leave 1. Still down 3-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off.
Now now for Philadelphia. Cesar Hernandez,
Cesar
1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Aaron Nola. Runner at first to start the inning, and Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
Now a bunt attempt here, and a good decision there to sweep this away in foul territory and make him try it again. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back easily. Hernandez gets his lead at first, nobody out. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
That was the 63rd pitch and 3 1/3 innings. I'm sure this guy wanted to keep that pitch count a lot lower than where it's at right now.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, JT
Ready for another chance. JT Realmuto 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. 3 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Phillies strand 1. They lead it 3-0. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Leading off the inning, Lewis Brinson, and they'll need him to get something going here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground. There's Segura. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Caleb Smith.
Martin Prado will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 14, Martin Prado.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's gone 2 for 8. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Next for the
Good
Marlins.
range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Into the box now, Miguel Rojas. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail in this one 3-0. Wei-Yin Chen, a lefty standing 6 foot even,
Now
takes
pitching
over the
for
pitching
Miami.
duties here.
Number 20, Wei-Yin Chen.
Digging in once again, Bryce Harper. He went
for
deep
the
last
Phillies.
time up.
And that last
right
at bat
fielder.
when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Strike one to start the at bat. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Ball two. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out. From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
A bouncer to the left side. Anderson is there. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
First baseman, Reese Hoskins.
Stepping into the box, Rhys Hoskins. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a drive. Now to get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
The batter, number 2.
Into the box, Gene
Shortstop,
Segura.
Gene
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll be the second out.
The left fielder, number 31, Corey Dickerson.
Digging in and looking for more, Corey Dickerson. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. The 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Another 2-2 offering. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 4-0 Philadelphia. Ready now for the Marlins, Neil Walker. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And that misses 2-2.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Now in the box, Brian Anderson, 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good curveball there. Clipped the outside black for a called strike.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
And he takes a called strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut, and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Standing in now, Garrett Cooper, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Hit hard. Walker, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. To 2-2 now.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Here comes the first pitch. This one's down to third. An easy way to Hernandez to retire the side. One left for Miami. They're down 4-0. And in steps Scott Kingery. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
Third baseman, Scott Kingery.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. Here's a pop-up now. Walker in foul ground. 1 down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
Snap move over to first. Back in standing. In now, Aaron Nola. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Andrew McCutchen, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Chen sets. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Hernandez at second with 2 down. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Here he comes on 2-0. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
Hit hard on the ground to first. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular all-around play, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Phillies 4 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the seventh inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And a pitch taken here. It's now 2-1 to the Miami backstop. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Here now the 2-2. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Stepping in now, number 1. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Nobody out, runner on first. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
The pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Lewis Brinson.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
No hits to this point. The 0-1 on its way. And he misses with it, 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hit.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Marlins down finally. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Stepping up now, JT Realmuto. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
JT Realmuto.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Bryce Harper will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. From the stretch. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. Squared that one up just a little late. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start
17.
working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box, Rhys Hoskins. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Cooper moves over. 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, G. Segura.
So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back safely. Chen sets. Here comes the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Real Muto is off at first with 2 away. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0. He's set. Here's the 3-0. A rare 3-0 curveball drops in. 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. There's ball 4.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Dickerson.
Digging in, Corey Dickerson. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
The batter, the third baseman, Scott Kingery.
Coming to the plate now, Scott Kingery. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
2-2.
2 out, bases loaded. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Phillies leave them loaded. They lead it 4-0. Starlin Castro is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
13, Starlin Castro.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. The 2-0 on the way. And he fouls this one off.
The 2-1 home is taken, ball 3.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I know he's well aware of the fact he can't tie this with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's trying to ignite the boys by driving something out of the ballpark.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Miguel Rojas. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
First delivery to him on the way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. A runner at first with no outs here. Sent toward first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Striding into the box, Neil Walker, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Here comes the first pitch. Too high, 1-0.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Castro on second. Rojas on at first with nobody out. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. McCutchen going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Hector Neris is going to have his work cut out for him here. 2 runners in scoring position, so he'll try to leave them right where they are.
Number 50, Hector Neris. Now playing left field and batting 9, number 40.
So striding forward now, Brian Anderson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
The 2-2. Ground ball right side. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to the third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
Into the box now, Garrett Cooper. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. First delivery to him on the way. Low with the splitter, ball 1. Neris, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Now the 1-0 is a ball below the zone.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around you.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
He's set, and the 3-0 offering, and that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
Stepping into the box, number 47, and their runners at the corners now. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Lined into right field, and it's going to get down. A base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1.
Yeah, 1 a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get 1 knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The set and the 1-0 pitch is low and outside for a ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focused on the batter's box.
Line towards center field. McCutcheon will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
Now batting, number 1.
Standing in, number 1. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a ball 1-0.
Count 1-0.
hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Phillies 4 and the Marlins 3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Marlene Garcia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Miami. Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 66, Marlene Garcia. Now catching and batting.
Riding in once again, Cesar Hernandez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. This is flared out towards second. And there's one down now.
Now batting, number 40.
Stepping in, number 40. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And there are 2 away now.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Andrew McCutchen. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Cue shot here out towards short. Oh, and he misses it.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jam off the end of the bat doesn't matter.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and in steps the catcher JT Realmuto. First offering on its way. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Gets dirty and gloves it. It's there, and he's out. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
Your
David
attention,
Robertson
please.
takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 30, David Robertson.
Digging in to try it again. Lewis Brinson, no hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Lewis Brinson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder has a beat on it. 1 out.
The catcher, number 28, Brian Holiday.
So coming to the plate, Brian Holiday, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Fouled off. And 2, here it comes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and has backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
First delivery to him on the way. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. And now the crowd, estimated at over 29,000, come to their feet. Miami down to their last strike. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Philadelphia jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Aaron Nola pitches well enough to get the W. Caleb Smith was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 4 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.